Breaking news out of Grand Forks on this Tuesday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. We have a search for a suspect going on the north end of town.
One other personal injury. We should start searching the apartment building.
Not a lot of details yet, but our camera person on the scene was told by an officer they had a report of a African-American male walking around the area holding a gun and pointing it at people. No other details yet. However, officers have swarmed around this area and set up a perimeter trying to locate that individual. We'll update this story as soon as more information is available. Neil Carlson here. We have a bit of an update on police searching for a man with a gun. They're now on 12th Avenue North, right by the cemetery on the north side, and it sounds like they may have a suspect who may have been pointing a gun at people cornered in a house or apartment here.
Hey, he's inside the house. He's inside. I just saw him in the window.
Okay, again, you just heard that radio traffic there. It sounds like police have the suspect in this cornered. Not a lot of details on how all this started yet. Our camera person on the scene was told by one officer that apparently a male subject was pointing a gun at people. I don't know if they were on foot or driving by in a car. No details yet. A shelter-in-place notice just went out in Grand Forks, too, and that's regarding this incident, but it sounds like police now at least have the suspect located. We'll keep you updated. Neil Carlson here with the latest on some breaking news in Grand Forks at 4:30 p.m. on this Tuesday. Just talked with Lieutenant Derek Zimmel. Police are now around a residence on 12th Avenue North, right up by the cemetery on the north end of town. Lieutenant Zimmel says this started a bit earlier when police tried to question a man and he took off running on foot. Zimmel says the individual may be armed and he may be involved in a serious incident earlier in the day. Again, now police gathered outside this residence. It sounds like maybe making plans to go in. Earlier radio traffic indicated that he was seen at the residence. The suspect they were looking for. We'll keep you updated.
Started, I guess, was we had a report last night, possibly a kidnapping. So we were looking into that. We wanted to talk to a gentleman regarding what may have happened. Just looking for just that initial investigation, trying to find out what was going on. We were trying to look for a person of interest, and the subject that we're looking for does have some arrest warrants. I'm not sure what they are or whatnot, but we've been chasing around him the last couple hours up here. He's continually fled from us, and ultimately was lost near this house over here we're at right now. And upon looking a little bit further, we saw that he broke into this house. He has been visually seen by one of our officers since, so we do know the subject is inside the house that we're looking for. We're not sure at this time if he is armed. Based on the information we have, we do believe he may have some sort of a firearm, in addition to he's possibly been carrying an edged weapon too as well. So that's kind of what I have for now.
Can you explain the kidnapping thing?
We don't know much with that yet. There's not.
The one there was a lot of chatter about 6 o'clock or 6:30
this morning. Yes, that would have been that.
That's what started
this was it. This would be continuation of that.
From last
so I don't really
to this morning.
From this morning until now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have much with that. Again, we don't have a whole lot. We're still looking into, I guess, the likelihood of everything we've had with that. But,
okay, so he broke into that house. He doesn't live there.
He does not live there.
And nobody was home, hopefully?
Nobody was home at the time.
Wonderful.
No.
There were some kind of threats, kidnapping, whatever.
Possibly, yeah. And again, we don't have anything for sure that had happened. There's some information said there may have been a kidnapping. That's what we're looking into.
So what is the plan if he doesn't come out? Will you guys try to tear gas him out or get him out?
Still working through options.
Yeah.
We'll try to look through all the options that we have. We want to make sure, obviously, everybody comes out of here safe.
Exactly.
Without any issues.
Neil Carlson here with the latest on some breaking news out of Grand Forks. What's turned into a standoff. You can see police here moving out behind this vehicle with bulletproof shields. getting down by a pickup here. This is on 12th Avenue North. To the left of your screen, if you went down that street, you'd run into Calvary Cemetery, just about a half block down. What we know so far is police were looking for a man who may have been involved in a kidnapping earlier in the day. He may be armed, and he apparently broke into this house that's for sale just on the left side of the screen there, straight ahead of you. We don't think anybody was in the home, but police are now positioned to maybe go in here in a bit. Here's Lieutenant Derek Zimmel of the Grand Forks Police Department.
Send out a message asking people in the north end of Grand Forks in this area to shelter in place. Basically, as a precautionary measure, stay home, keep your doors locked. You don't have to have contact with this individual. We prefer that be the case. So right now, we have a location isolated on the north end of Grand Forks where we have reason to believe the individual is within that. So it's our hope that the situation is static. It's our hope that we can convince the individual to come out and speak with us regarding the ongoing investigations, and we'll go from there.
It sounds like he has warrants out, so it sounds like what they're hollering.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Again at 5:15 p.m. on this Tuesday afternoon, a standoff of sorts here on 12th Avenue North near Calvary Cemetery in Grand Forks. We've got a apparently wanted subject inside a home here. Police negotiators were called in. We'll keep you updated.
Edward Harper, we know you're inside. Come out with your hands up. Listen up for command.
Here's the latest on this Grand Forks standoff at 5:45 p.m. Police have been naming the suspect, Edward Harper, telling him to come out. As you see him, see police surrounding the house here. Here's more of that.
Edward Harper, we know you're inside. Come out with your hands up, nothing in your hand. Listen up for command.
And also now a short time later, police saying they can't guarantee his safety. It appears they may be close to moving in.
Edward Harper, you should come outside. We know you're in there. Come out with something in your hand. Listen after command. We cannot guarantee your safety.
Again, police saying they cannot guarantee the suspect's safety. It appears they may be close to moving in on a standoff here on 12th Avenue North in Grand Forks near the cemetery. The suspect may have been involved in a kidnapping or kidnapping attempt earlier today. We'll keep you updated on the latest. Neil Carlson here. But at 6:30 p.m. we just had a flashbang grenade go off at this Grand Forks standoff. This has been going on for about 3 hours now. The police outside this brick home with the glass up on top. Catch up to speed on this. Earlier this afternoon, the suspect was seen nearby here in the
Come out front door, nothing in your hand.
cemetery.
Listen out for commands. I cannot guarantee your safety. We will not leave until you come out.
And apparently broke into this house that I believe was vacant, maybe for sale. Scanner traffic at the time saying the homeowner was drawing floor layout plans for the police. A robot was sent in, and now you've just seen the flashbang grenade go off. Police haven't apparently entered yet because you just heard them asking him, and they're calling Edward Harper to come out. Earlier, police said he may have been involved in a kidnapping or attempted kidnapping, no details yet, earlier today, and then holed up in this house. We have video from the other side of the building here too. You'll see a SWAT truck there and other police on the other side of this home. And again, nobody coming out. Okay, that's the latest from here. Still waiting for the standoff here continues. Again, this is on 12th Avenue North, right by the cemetery, just about 1, 2, 3, and 4th house down from the cemetery. I'll give you a quick look behind you to see what you're looking at here.
Grand Forks Regional Taxi, come out front of the door, something in your hand. Listen to after command. I cannot guarantee your safety. We will not leave until you do so.
Okay, we'll remain on the scene here and keep you up. Neil Carlson here at that Grand Forks standoff at 8:25 p.m. We've now been moved back around the corner, basically out of the line of fire if something were to happen. So I'm thinking they may be getting prepared to rush the house here pretty soon. This has been going on all afternoon. Again, as we said, this started earlier this afternoon when Grand Forks police tried to question a man, and he took off on foot here at the cemetery, Calvary Cemetery. That's the hedge for it right here. A half block up the street, up on 12th Avenue North. That's the house now surrounded by police. They've been there for several hours now. And as we showed you, one man surrendered to police here. We don't know how he's involved in all this, but the main suspect was still holed up in the home here. Police wanted to talk to him. He may be involved in an incident earlier today, a kidnapping, attempted kidnapping. Not a lot of details on all this yet, but we may be starting to come to a close of this. We'll keep you posted. In Grand Forks, I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.